Welcome to a brew video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am currently in the process of finishing a brew day for a wild sour. The wort I got for the sour I just made, I got the 4.5 first. And there's some left over. What this was just 2-row. That's all it was in the grain. And the gravity is about 1048. I'm going to throw a little more lactic acid into this. Just like a couple drops. Boink, boink. Just get a 4.4. I'm not going to test it. 4.5 should be okay enough. 4.4 is ideal. But yeah, leave it overnight. Now's a good time to start capturing yeast. It's spring, or the start of spring. So yeah, let's do this. It's a perfect time to do this. It's perfect. About halfway on this, I think will be good. More than halfway. Okay, good. So there can be a debate on whether to just leave this without an airlock so oxygen can get in so the yeast and bacteria can do their thing. But I'm going to just put an airlock on it. Let it go for a couple days and see where we're at, see what kind of fermentation we get, see if there's mold. Hopefully we got something good. Welcome back. It's been about a month. I was intending to get to this within days. I didn't though. Let's take a peek inside, shall we? Smells good. No mold. I'm going to make a half-gallon starter. I already measured out my half-gallon here. The program said 8.5 ounces of DME, dry malt extracts, for a half-gallon will get me to about 1045 starting gravity. Alright, well that's cooling down. End of the boil I added 1 milliliter of lactic acid. Took a pH readings at like 5.7. Added another milliliter of lactic acid, got me to 4.8. Added another half milliliter of lactic acid, and let's see where we're at. So 4.6, and my hair's short. I'm gonna add just like a little nub drop, stir it in, not take another reading. 4.6 is really very close anyway, and there's alcohol in this. I presume I should be okay for any sort of wild weird stuff getting in that I don't want. All right, got this down to about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. A little more lactic acid. Should be enough to give me a 4.5. Let it do its thing. I'm not going to purge it with CO2. I was going to maybe taste a sample of this, and you probably won't be able to see it on camera. I'll try and show it. See that thing right there? I don't know if that's mold, or if it's a little clump of yeast. It smells okay, but let's see what happens here on the next phase of this. The good thing is now I have it in a clear jug. I can see if there's mold. Yeah, hopefully in about 3 weeks to a month, we'll have something to use. Wow, look at this the next day. Crazy amount of fermentation. It's not even been 12 hours yet. So that's cool. Something's happening, guys. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. The starter has grown a little pellicle. You probably can't see it in there, but I wish you could. I'm doing a beer today. This is a quick sour I'm making. I'm doing 3 gallons of it. 2 gallons are going for the quick sour. 1 is going to go for this. The grain I'm using is 2-row raw wheat and buckwheat. I want to sort of create and mimic the lambic style beers they do. They use a lot of raw wheat in their beer. The idea is the sour can have a lot of proteins, amino acids, and longer dextrins for it to do its thing over the course of years. Why buckwheat? Buckwheat has caprylic acid in it. Caprylic acid, when Brettanomyces gets a hold of it, combined with ethanol and other alcohols, it converts it into ethyl caprylate. And ethyl caprylate can be pineapple and fruity. I want to see if buckwheat does that at all with this. Also, caprylic acid can be produced by autolysis. So it throws off these fatty acids, and then Brettanomyces can get a hold of them, do the same thing. Lambic brewers keep all of their sour beer in a primary for the entire duration for reasons like that. Brettanomyces can also create other esters as well. Milk the Funk is great resources on that. I have a lot of sours going on that are in primary that I'm not transferring over. But the problem is I keep leaving too much headspace on it, and it just bothers me. I don't like the oxygen exposure possibility in that. So I will be fermenting this in our primary, and I will be transferring into a secondary for long aging once it's done. What I'm gonna do is I'm purposely brewing more beer right now, so I can then fill it all the way to the top, almost to the jug once it's done fermenting. That's minimizing oxygen drastically. I'm a little shy of what I want on my volume. I'm at well, actually no, I'm at 1.1 gallons. Take a look. So I'm just gonna decant off the top of this, just pour off the top, and use this what's left behind. This actually smells really good. Very floral, fruity. Alright, that's about half the yeast cake, probably more than I need. I want to make sure this really gets going. A little oxygen into there. Hopefully helps a little bit. Because there's probably definitely some Brettanomyces or wild sac yeast for sure. Well, not for sure, I'm guessing. This might still be fermenting a tiny bit, but it's been about 7 days. And before it develops a pellicle or goes too long, I'm going to transfer to secondary. Hopefully it goes almost to the top. Yes! Yay! I planned that correctly. Now that's how it's supposed to be done. Right there. Try to go to the neck, fill as full as you possibly can. The next goal is going to be just making sure my airlock doesn't run out. It still smells cool. Really phenolic. Very Belgian. I've got that a few times trying to harvest yeast in this area. Put the airlock or a airlock back on. And see you in the next step, whatever that may be. Welcome to the next step. It's been 8 months. I'm going to try this puppy. I haven't even touched it. A wonderful little pellicle formed on top. And it's great because there's such little headspace in this beer. This is probably the least amount of headspace I've ever had in a beer before. I've been too afraid to open this thing, so I don't want to introduce oxygen into it. So I've been very, very careful. But I gotta taste it at some point, right? 8 months, I figured it's a good long enough. We'll see where we're at. No matter how it tastes today, I'm not gonna bottle it today. I just want to get a feel for where it's at. If it tastes great, I might consider taking a gravity reading, just to see. I hate to do it because it just sucks out so much of the headspace. But then I'll just bottle pretty quickly, like within a week. So it should be okay. So yeah, let's see. You never know with these wild sours. See, these are the most variable. A nice smell, maybe a little musty in the smell, but ain't too bad actually. It is very acidic tasting. I'm curious to see what it's at. So 3.4. That's sour. That went down there. So this puppy's ready to bottle. Yeah, I'm not gonna show the bottling process, but yeah, I'll just see you at the tasting. All right, moment of truth. Smell on it's really cool. It's like kind of fruity, very honey and sweet smelling, but like in a cool like nectar way. It's really interesting. Oh, it's really good. Beautiful body on it actually. The saison thing's not there. It's like I think I said earlier there's a phenolic thing going on, at least early on. That's what I was getting out of a lot of these. It's there, but it's not that much. Really nice balance of acidity too. It's everything you want in a sour, and a little weirdness too. It's not fully like just a normal lactic acid fermentation. There's like I said, honey, a slight bit of like mustiness, but like a nub of like this sort of Brettanomyces must right in the aftertaste. It's very good. I might enter this into a competition just to see what they say. I don't know, maybe wild ale, which it technically actually is, or just a regular sour beer. First time I harvested dregs that did pretty well was January of last year. This time it was in March. Yeah, spring, wintertime, I guess, for Los Angeles is a pretty good time to do this. Yeah, so like today is April 2nd, so maybe I'll throw some stuff out there in the next couple weeks and see what I get this time of year again. I did refill the jug after I bottled this. I refilled it again so I can reuse it. So hopefully, the next time around, the same thing happens. I think I found the best methods now. The 2 times I've done it successfully. I'll link the other one in the description below so you can also see what I did the first time. Maybe a bigger batch next time, and I can dry hop and fruit a portion of it and kind of play with it a little bit. But and who knows? I might even send it to White Labs. When I was there a couple weeks ago, they said I could submit it and see what's in it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos, and keep making beer and enjoying yourself.